Cowboys can shoot with the best of them, and they want payback.
Yeah, and they have to react early here and make sure that they get good shots. I know it's a simple
Taken to school by Hunter Maldonado. There's some life to this Wyoming team.
Yeah, and they just have to really, I would think, coming into this game, forget about Thursday night. You don't want to take it on the chin that hard, though. You know, that was a tough one. It's really going to be interesting to see how they react.
San Diego State team.
Yeah, exactly. When you have Shackle shooting the ball at 43% from long range, great weapon down outside first, then kicking it out to him. Nice defensive effort here with the double team. You see, once again, John, nothing really clear. Let them get the easy buckets, make them work in the half-court sets. Take a little time off the clock also helps them. Nice work defensively.
The help D and the clean pluck from Marcus Williams. Taking it away from Mitchell, who does turn it over. Gomez looking for Mitchell. Finds a cut.
Points.
Marble hounded by Shackle. Williams. Only a couple of field goal makes the other night. Maldonado led to their success, and he's in the game still.
Yeah, and he played okay on Thursday night, too. Not great, but okay. And he's got to be very, very careful, especially a young player. I think I might make...
He tied a career-high 13 points, had a career-best 6 dimes in that game. Had been starting. Oh, nice look down.
To us about that concept, making sure they touch the paint. They have to get that ball to the paint a little bit, whether by dribble or by pass.
Butler.
Say they're not in a hurry to play in the half-court set, but now the question becomes, what can they get under the 10 seconds, right? The defense doesn't let up. Pretty good effort. The three, he's not taking shots.
You see the big fella Thompson trying to carve out space on Shackle.
And put it on the floor. A lot of times they're catching it. See right now, Williams isn't going anywhere with it. He's just kind of dribbling it around and not fall back down to a man-to-man, but they tried a little trap at half court.
Williams has been eerily quiet. They give him the watch.
Better half-court offensive set.
He has now matched his made field goal total from Thursday.
Guy who could really react for you down deep.
Now Butler eyeballing Mensah once more. He's got a rattles down for Seiko. Headman to EK. They're shooting 69%. They're better.
They're better, but the turnovers are down, though.
Point for Wyoming.
Good kick out, too. Another kick out. See how they're driving it to the paint and kicking it out?
Marble. Williams only 7 to shoot. Oh, nice look in. They have more turnovers than they do assists, nearly as many field goals. Oh, cut. Butler bringing it.
Well, here's a steal also, too, at the offensive end of the floor. Get it down the floor in a hurry, don't they?
Lightning quick.
Yep, looking for opportunities. Well, the energy level up as much as you can.
And Wyoming already whistled for 11 fouls tonight at 13.
So frustration all over.
So Mike's trying to free up Butler. Mitchell wants it wide open.
Basket with it. The only way they're going to get back in this game, not shooting the ball, as you just touched on, John, too. If they had trouble, you know, they scored 30 points in the half, and now they're struggling to get 9 more points on the
shuffle to the table for San Diego State. Wyoming looking for a response. Cowboys 8 from Xavier Dumas.
You can't penalize, just because there have been a lot of fouls called against Wyoming, you can't penalize San Diego State. Steps out, but I think that bench play, it just shows you how much depth San Diego State does and the lack of depth for what.
Allowing Wyoming to go baseline. Implored his team to keep the ball hot, also implored them to stop fouling and win a league you're very familiar with. You would see a lot of nuance that could change matchup
veteran team.
Mitchell just keeps his footing, only 5 to shoot. Ducell, Graham Ike, and Marcus Williams all at 3 fouls in the first half.
You had 2 of them. Right here is it's a kind of a wake-up type of press. Make sure my guys are awake in the second half with this big lead. Get up there and make sure your attention to detail.
Start to a season low 6 points on Thursday. His only game of the year outside of double figures.
Yeah, 2 for 13 from the floor and 2 for 9 from the three-point line. That went in, that hit the rim twice in the first half, changing a little bit.
Pulling up in transition.
Here, just to see the guys at both ends get into good rhythm.
Throughout the entire landscape of college basketball, he was that dominant.
Yeah, combined 42 points in those two. Yeah, totally different approach with it. Averaging 10 points a game. They miss him for sure.
Take down Wisconsin. He was in State College today. Wyoming has
upset, and that's exactly what happened just then. Hard to react to the perimeter, go a long way when that ball goes into the middle and there's a fumble. You have to get him some touches, and that will open up the three-pointers because he's effective on the blocks. And then they'll have to double team and leave the perimeter. The lack of results.
He's got 13 to lead the Cowboys. Nearly knocked it free from Butler. Mitchell on the Tomayer screen as EK on the switch. 7 to shoot. Butler
comes right back on you. But this has been a much cleaner, second half here in terms of the lack of foul. And that's why coaches will tell you that, offensively, the guys are scoring, but defensively, a lot of teams that like to change up their half with Mitchell with his knee injury that he has. I mean, back into the game and expect him to go full throttle. You just have to be very. The coach say, "How do you feel?" What's the kid going to say? "I'm ready, coach. I want to go out there and play. I can play all 40 minutes." And it's just not. It's not.
18 minutes in his first game back. 20 minutes last time out on Thursday. He's at 23 minutes and counting tonight. And he snaps the twine. He's also now at 21 points.
So does he go over the 30-minute mark? I'd be a little surprised if he does.
He has been sensational.
A little flat man-to-man they're playing right now to kind of squeeze in the middle of the floor.
Early stage. Give Wyoming credit. They're playing hard. They're trying. They're defending. But they're thin. And this is a bad matchup against a really good.
Little high screen action here.
Williams, Maldonado. Snap it right back.
Yeah, Phil's again.
Miss from the field in the game. Mensah wants it. Mitchell.
Then you look at it when you watch it, it's just well prepared at the defensive end.
San Diego State winners in 26 of 29 at home in conference play.
And a smooth dozen, too. We saw that baseline jump shot about 4 minutes ago.
We're going to know who we are. They're pretty close to knowing who they are.
Yeah, I think so. And once you find that out, coach, your expectations go up higher for the bench players because you hope and you know that they can come in and be, if they're consistent, that you know.
An injury they thought would claim 2 weeks, only cost them a couple of games in 10 days. And they're just so connected defensively. Yeah. The way they move is like one unit.
Yeah, as you notice, look at the 3 guys, right, when they're sliding to the middle of the floor like that. They're always protecting this year because the young teams haven't had enough practice time to understand their systems. And this is a good example of a team. Yes, they are. Wow. There, they played that defensively very well. Barnett did, and then pushed it down the floor. Now they get a chance to play. You'd love to see these guys who
finishes.
Unselfish play.
Williams, 3 ball.